Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This is just a quick one, more of a kind of heads up, just to give everyone a bit of information about some recent scams that are going on eBay, which to some may seem blindingly obvious. However, I'm just going to quickly cover a few things to look out for, just in case you are feeling that you may be getting a deal of a lifetime and we don't need to get duped. So this link here, which was submitted on Discord by user CM Knight, it's a very clear scam to some, whereas some may think this is an absolute bargain of the century. If we take a look at the listing, we can see here the graphics card is an RX 580 8GB, which typically, as you can see, would retail for an awful lot more than £31. But as you're looking through the listing, it looks fairly legit. It's got a decent description in there. The user that's selling has quite a lot of feedback, which, on the face of it may look great. However, what you'll notice, the feedback as a seller has not had anything for a long time. If we look at the other items for sale, you see that's the only thing they've got there, and apparently they're trying to flog more than 10 as well. Now this may seem like an obvious scam to some, as I say, but this is something you need to be wary of. Although eBay does have fantastic protection in place, if you do decide to buy one of these, the likelihood is you'll be able to get a refund back with no problem at all. It's just something I would suggest to avoid in general. Now I did actually go ahead and purchase a couple of these just to kind of see what happened, so I could show you guys. And if I quickly open up my PayPal payment here, you'll see the email address immediately is clearly some random @gmx.co.uk address, which in itself should be a bit of a red flag. However, when I did make the payment, it was left at pending. It was completely unclaimed. Now, I was able to cancel this straight away with PayPal, so I'll have no issue getting my money back there at all. And since then I reported the listing as well, just to get it removed so that nobody else gets duped. I may do the same with the listing I've shown you here as well, just because it's best to avoid this whole situation really rather than get involved. The main issue, I would have to say though, is how prevalent this is on eBay at the moment. This was just one example that was given to me, but if I quickly go to graphics cards, do my usual, I'll go to buy it now. Ending first, oh sorry, newly listed. And we'll just quickly whip this up to be new as well. Well, in fact, there we go. Straight away we can see the example we've got here. It sticks out like a sore thumb, really. You can see there, that card should not be anywhere near that kind of price at all. But let's see if we can find a few more examples of dodgy tactics here. Let's see what else we can find if we quickly up the ante and put in, let's say we want at least 8 gigs. Maybe we'll throw in a 4 there as well. And let's sort that by lowest. So once we get past all the fluff, you can see here we've got other listings there as well. This one probably more convincing, as the images themselves do give the impression that the product actually exists. But let's take a quick look at the feedback again. You can see there the feedback is from a while ago, and nothing to do with IT at all. So we can see this particular user doesn't really deal with this kind of thing. And yeah, they've sold 10 of them at that price as well. So, it's just something, it may seem obvious to some, however, it's certainly worth pointing out. Do take care out there. If you do see an offer that is blindingly cheap, then it's probably best to swerve past it. It's more than likely going to be a scam. and you wouldn't really want to pass your details on to anyone with perhaps ill intentions, just in case you do run into trouble. Anyway, that's it on this. If you do have any questions, anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for the suggestion. You know who you are, and yeah, hopefully this will hopefully this will let you avoid. And yeah, hopefully this will let you avoid being scammed, and hopefully you'll be able to buy safe out there. Anyway guys, see you in the next video. Keep hustling.